If you're looking to create powerful monster voices, there are some key things to consider throughout the process. You must first ensure you capture a great performance, and there are a few things to consider. Use the extent of your vocal capabilities. This is important to capture a dramatic and emotional performance. Control your breathing throughout your recording. Breath control is just as important as a strong delivery, to be sure your quiet parts are as interesting to listen to as your loudest monster roars. For spoken dialogue, pronounce your words clearly. Any effects you add to your recording afterwards will color and add texture to your recording, so starting with the clearest audio will give you the best starting point.
Demons are like obedient dogs.
Setting up an appropriate input level and sample rate is equally crucial for recording your performance to a high quality. Roar into your microphone at your loudest delivery. We don't want the signal to go into the red, but we also don't want a quiet or weak signal. Experiment with the distance to the microphone to find the sweet spot of a strong signal that doesn't distort. The closer to the microphone you are, the more present and direct your performance will be. Use this to your advantage when designing your monster voice. Your recording interface records by taking a snapshot or sample of audio a designated number of times per second. This is known as sample rate. These can vary, but an ideal sample rate is 48 kHz for a smooth, high-quality recording. If you are pitch shifting down, try recording at an even higher sample rate, such as 96 kHz. This is important as higher sample rates capture more high-end frequencies. Therefore, pitching down makes your recording less degraded and muffled.
Demons are like obedient dogs. Demons are like obedient dogs.
Once you have recorded a dynamic performance, we can improve them before adding our monster voice effects. We are going to add compression and EQ before we get stuck into shaping our monster voice. Compression is a form of dynamic control, which smooths out loud and quiet parts. Your more subtle roars need to be heard just as much as your loud ones, and compression helps you achieve this. De-essing is a specific type of dynamic control, which only targets highly sibilant frequencies, such as S and Ts. You control these sounds using a de-esser to ensure your sibilant sounds blend in with the rest of the recording. EQ boosts or removes specific frequencies from a recording for a smoother, more balanced recording. The Humanizer 2 has compression and EQ built into every effect module, providing complete and total control of your designs at every stage. Now you have a great performance and a high-quality recording that has been compressed and shaped. It's time to load up the Humanizer 2 and bring this monster to life. Here are some of the most important effects to add to your monster voice recording. Pitch shifting is the main ingredient to any monster voice. Pitch the vocals down for deep, boomy monsters, or pitch the vocals up for small monsters.
Demons are like obedient dogs.
Once you have set the pitch, you can add new and exciting textures using various Dehumanizer 2 modules. Experiment with scrubbing convolution and noise generations for demons or roars, or vocoders and ring modulations for sci-fi monsters. Monster voices can be enhanced even further with distortion, multiband compression, and reverb effects. Multiband distortion. Add grid and harmonics to certain parts of your design without affecting others. These are to enhance and add flavor, not wholly decimate the recording. Multiband compression. Control the dynamics of particular frequencies. Bring presence and texture to your pitch down recordings to restore the high-end information. Reverb places your monster in a space to add size and power. Experiment with different reverbs to suit your recordings. Adding layers for additional character is a great way to add power and excitement to your performance. Layer multiple takes. Experiment with effects. Add non-vocal sound effects such as metal, scratches, and animal roars. Here's the original sound effect.
Demons are like obedient dogs. They come when they're called.
And here is the finished product.
Demons are like obedient dogs. They come when they're called.
Consider all these steps when creating your monster voices, and you will be guaranteed to achieve enormous, cinematic, high-quality monster recordings.